A protest was scheduled for tonight in Huntsville during the city council meeting, but it was postponed due to weather. Well, that didn't keep police reform from highlighting public comment at the meeting.
WAY 31's Will Robinson-Smith joins us live from downtown Huntsville. He has more on what residents and the council had to say tonight. Will.
Yeah, that's right. More than a dozen folks who came out to speak at the city council meeting tonight were calling for police reform, as well as for Huntsville Police Chief Mark McMurray to step down from his position. Also vocal tonight were a handful of people that were calling for the Confederate monument that sits here at the Madison County Courthouse to stay where it is.
It's apparent that Chief McMurray
has lost the confidence and trust
to lead the Huntsville Police.
That sentiment from the Citizens Coalition for Criminal Justice Reform echoed through the city council meeting Thursday night. Some called back to the decision not to charge two of the officers involved in the shooting death of Breonna Taylor and called for change in Huntsville based on the early June protests.
We are not anti-police. We're seeking constructive communications. That's all we're saying. And that starts from the top, acknowledging that reform is needed, a public acknowledgement.
Those who spoke about police said the issue is not individual officers, but rather with leadership.
Better leadership can give the department a fresh start and a blank slate to implement reforms and help all citizens feel protected. It is not hard. It will just take some courage.
As many called for reforms and equitable treatment for people of all races, a trio of men used their time to defend the current location of the Confederate monument, asserting that because there were black Confederate soldiers, the monument to the Confederacy has nothing to do with race.
They stood up and they responded to their community, so we owe them honor. And the Veterans Monument, the Confederate Veterans Monument, is an honor to those people.
During his moment for comment, Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle addressed the issue of lost confidence head-on, saying some important reforms like adding tasers in 2017 and implicit bias training in 2018 have already happened under Chief McMurray.
We as a community need to move forward, and it's time to move forward. But we move forward in such a way that we move forward and we take the actions that have happened over the last 10, 12 years that have been positive actions for our police force, and we continue to add to them.
And Council member Frances Akridge promised to continue the conversation about policing in Huntsville. She said next Wednesday there will be a town hall discussion to talk more about the partnership between Huntsville Police and Huntsville citizens. Reporting live in downtown Huntsville, Will Robinson-Smith, WAY 31 News.